Welcome to the Football Historian Podcast.
By all means, enjoy it.
He will go right to the very top.
Dos, tres, cuatro times.
Here we go, Germans.
I will turn these results round.
All right, that's good manners.
There's animosity, but there's no fight.
If you can't beat them, join them.
How do you make me feel sick if I look at you?
No, I want to fight here.
Don't drink, don't sleep with women, don't drive fast cars.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit too!
Hello everyone and welcome to the Football Historian Podcast. I'm joined by Kyle Legacy.
What's happening? How are you? Ring-a-ding-ding, you've got the king. I'm excited for this, honestly. Normally when you do podcasts, they give you like a bucket of beers or, you know what I mean, stuff like that. No, but I like this. You're classing her up. I've got a cup of tea. You've got slippers on, for fuck's sake. It's just sick.
Normally we do like 10 in the morning, so I'm just used to coffee and slippers.
Oh, yeah.
There is beer right there.
No,
if you want a can, you are welcome to have one.
I will do in a minute, but let me just enjoy this. Let me be civil for a bit. Then I'll get on the beers. I'll have my top off for the second half. Just pure celebrations.
That's all we need. Well, the first thing I wrote here was name. And I asked you off camera, Kyle Legacy, you've already given yourself some other names. You're a man of many names. Can you
man of
list
many
them?
names, yeah. It's so the tax man can't get me, to be honest. And so many aliases. It's not because I'm famous at all. It's because I owe people money. I call myself the king of the riff, so I'm Riff Richards, the Great Barrier Riff. John Honor Riffer, for the pod. Riffy Longstockings, the Great Barrier Riff. I got so many different pronouns.
And your Instagram is
LeBron James of comedy, yeah.
Yeah. So, which is your favourite name? I'm guessing just Kyle. Is that what we go with, or
just I guess so, yeah. Just the king. To be honest, I started my own nickname, which you can do. People say you can't, but you can do it. After King Kenny and LeBron James, King James, started calling myself the king, and now people call me it because they're fucking idiots.
Let's be fair, I've got a name of my own on the wall, so I can't really say much right
there.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't even have that, to be honest.
Only costs like 50 quid, you can get them.
Really? That's sick, isn't it?
I'll sort you out.
Yeah, nice. What is it, stickers or paint?
Don't ruin the magic.
Oh, sorry, alright. It's a hologram, actually. It's a light.
It's not actually there, it's post-edit.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, because it's very apt for this podcast, and we kind of already chatted the shirt just off camera. You wear a lot of Liverpool shirts on stage. Does that sometimes, do you feel like that puts you a step back, or are you happy to have people, basically if you're in a Liverpool shirt in certain places, people are going to go boo? Does that happen?
For sure, yeah. Well, when I first, because I never used to gig in Manchester, I never used to go to Manchester before I'd done comedy, and even the first few years I was like, fuck the Manx, but now it's like, no, I just go in wearing whatever I want, I don't give a shit. And then sometimes it's good because I do a lot of crowd work and riffing, so if they heckle me, I'm just going at them straight away, you know what I mean? And it's always like, especially when I go to Australia and that, it's always like lads that haven't been back to England or Scousers that have left in the 80s. So I'm always getting heckled, like, where's me hubcaps? I'm like, update your fucking heckles, you know what I mean, if you're going to do it. But I love it because then sometimes there's a bit of banter there, you know what I mean, if there's a Manc fan or something like that, or Everton fans. And then my mates roast me because they say I wear too much merch. I don't know why, I just love it. I'm the same with you, like an Instagram page with like Liverpool stuff, I'm all about it and stuff. And then every year I get the new top and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not getting the home one this year because it's fucking horrible. You like the collar on it, yeah?
I'm mad. I think it's one of them. It looks alright on the pitch and on the telly, but it's weird up close.
I've got a weirder stance, which I'm not a nonce, I gotta say this. It looks better on kids than adults. I don't know why. I've seen kids wearing it and it fits better or something. Not that I've examined them. I've not followed them in the changing rooms, not like that. But like just from a distance, a safe distance, I'm like, it looks weird on a guy. It's just more clunky or something. You could put a tie in that fucking collar. It's massive.
Do you think that about other things looks better on?
No. That's where the similarity stop right there.
That was
that specific kid. Yeah.
And an NBA shirt as well. You've already said you're the LeBron of comedy. You're a basketball fan as well.
Yeah.
I know you've done stuff, and we'll go on to it. You've been in America and that. Is that similar? Do you get similar level of aggro if you're wearing the other team's
not
jersey?
Really.
Or not?
It's a weird one because they don't separate their fans there. So you can go there, like even like finals and playoff games, like serious games, you know, like our semi-finals, finals, our version of it. The fans sit together, you know what I mean? So it's not even like there's not that much beef. You see a few viral videos where fans are fighting afterwards, but it's not like back here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like on stage, you'll get a bit or something like if you wear a Warriors top for the last 4 years, it's like being a Man City fan. You're just a fucking bandwagon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So There's all that sort of stuff. But if anyone hits me with like a football or a basketball question when I'm wearing it, I'm ready to go. So it's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not getting stumped by that.
Okay, and then I'll ask the boring obvious questions now for you. So why did you start comedy? How did it go? All that stuff.
Thanks for asking. Nobody ever cares. Like every Scouser really growing up, I just thought I was the funniest in the room. You know what I mean? Which I wasn't. Me and my mates, we were all funny. We just take turns and all that sort of stuff, being hilarious. And then growing up, I wanted to be like a football player, basketball player, F1 driver, all the regular stuff. And then I fell back on comedy for the money. No, I do comedy for the lions. That's the real reason. So I don't have to get up early. But yeah, I wanted to be an actor growing up, and then didn't really do any acting school. Went to Hollywood to try and crack Young Hollywood or whatever. But I was there just lifeguarding at like a Six Flags water park. And then I got done stand up. Like, I was at a show and it was shit, and then my friends were like, I was roasting them. They were like, you couldn't do any better. I went back the night after. It was an open mic as well. Signed up, did it. It went all right. And then I was hooked from then. Really, I bombed like the next 100, but I was like, I loved it because I could just be me up there. I didn't have to be like an actor or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah. And so you've always mentioned your mates. What are your family thinking when you're saying, or when you're telling them at parties, what are you doing now? I'm doing comedy. Are they going?
They love it now because they come to all the shows. Like my cousin Thomas, he knows all the comedians. Like a lot of me mates come and stuff like that. So it's not too bad. Like when I first started, I was shit. Like everybody's shit when they start. You know what I mean? Even the greats. So they hated it then. And that's the irony, is your friends come at the start when it's like, that's when they shouldn't be coming, really. But you like want the support and they want to see you. And then they don't come for a bit because you're shit. And then they start coming again when you get better again. Yeah. So they don't mind it now. My uncles still think they're funnier than me. They're the first person to roast me online whenever I post something. You know what I mean? But nah, they love it now, yeah. So.
And then obviously you said there about being Scouts, one of the biggest comedy clubs in the world is in this city. So
what a comedy club, the fucking Mecca, baby.
Well, that's what I just can you
funny
explain?
Anfield, that's what we call it.
Can you explain like what's it like and why is it so good compared to anywhere else in the country or the world?
I mean, it literally is massive. It's the biggest comedy club in the world. That's fact. Like the Godfather, the owner, Binty, he beat the Las Vegas Improv by 8 seats. So it's like a 580 seater. Anything bigger than that, it classes as a theatre. You know what I mean? Like a comedy club, it goes from a comedy club to theatre. And it's just purpose built, you know what I mean? Everything's like to the finest detail, where the seats are, where the lights are, the amount of speakers, all that sort of stuff. So, which helps because we say if you bomb a hot water, you gotta quit. Like, it's that easy. They're invested before they come in. It's purpose built. They're laughing before you get on stage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you gotta get them, but once you get them, it's like fucking easy as. And then as Scousers, they love it. We got the home fucking field advantage. You know what I mean? So, it's sick. Yeah.
Well, we had Will Smith on.
The only bad thing is you can through one of the windows you can see the new Everton ground. That's the only I saw. That's the only bad part of it. Yeah.
You got to cover that up.
If you have a bad set, you got to go look at it for 10 minutes. Think about what you've done.
Yeah, we had Will Smith on our last like Patreon special.
Oh yes,
we did like the chase.
White Will Smith.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you can see where we are.
He's not slapping nobody. That kid deserves to slap himself, if anything. But nah, he's a comedian. He works at hot water.
Yeah, and he's come from down south to Liverpool because how big the scene is. We've had Rob Thomas on as well, who said like how big it is, and nice. And like
no wonder this chair's a bit. No wonder lost a bit of its cushion. I sunk right into it like a beanbag. I was like, yeah, Rob Thomas has been here for sure.
Well, I'm just trying to say
he probably asked for a couple of biscuits with the tea as well, didn't he?
No, I think he was at the start of a new him when he came in.
I've got a funny story about him because did he tell you about the Liverpool comedians charity game?
He didn't, but I'm aware of it, but we haven't spoke about it on the podcast.
Oh, okay. So he refused to come out the game. It was so funny because he was like one of the honorary captains, which he gave it to himself, you know what I mean? Like a fucking Smitzer role for sure. And he for the start, the tops that they got, they couldn't fit him. So he's wearing his own clothes as well. He just got a black t-shirt on. Refuses to come out the game. He missed 4 sitters. Then he reckoned he missed the 5th one on purpose. No, he fucking didn't. So yeah, let the record show that he's actually shit. He probably was a good player back in the day. Yeah, he was, but now
it's past.
Now he's fucking John Barnes, for fuck's sake.
I'll take that.
Current John Barnes. Actually, yeah, I don't know about that. No,
qualify that maybe.
Not prime John Barnes, current John Barnes, yeah.
That's important to note, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I just want to say they've all shared similar thoughts about how big Liverpool is for comedy as well. But you have gigged in America, you've gigged in Australia.
Yeah.
How different is it doing it elsewhere from Liverpool? I've just in England first and then around the world.
Yeah.
Why is it different to the Hot Water Comedy Club for you?
I mean, Scousers are good crowds, really, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We love a laugh, you know what I mean? We love banter and all that sort of stuff. And then if you are funny, they will give you your props, you know what I mean? They're the ones that will buy you a bevy after the show in London. They don't give a shit, they'll just shake your hand and fuck off and stuff. He is better because I don't have to necessarily slow it down as much as I would in like certain places or whatever, like my accent, sorry, like the way I speak, like. And then the references and stuff, you know what I mean? I can drop like a fucking reference about a local high school here or something, you know what I mean? Or fucking like anything, like, I mean, a Madeleine McCann reference, that's fucking worldwide, I guess, but you know what I mean? Random shit like that, like, and like, so just easier here, I think, yeah.
And then just talk about abroad in general. How is it going out there? Is that like, you know, the first time you went to Australia or America, that must be a mad feeling to be.
Oh yeah, it's weird. I done my first set in Australia, so and then came back and done it here, so I'd already kind of know what it was like, I guess, you know what I mean? I think. And then now it's like good money. Now it's a proper cash grab for me. Like I go there, there's like a festival circuit. You do free comedy festivals that last a month each. Then you do the comedy clubs in between and stuff like that. Perth, Sydney, Melbourne, and it's paradise. Like I could live out there. I'm a citizen now because me mum married an Aussie. That's why I started going out there. But I just love Liverpool. You know what I mean? I just love coming. I could just do best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. You know what I mean? It's sick. So.
Well, I was going to ask you as well about your accent. It is definitely Scouse, but there's twangs and other stuff. Is that Australian or?
I think there's a black guy trapped inside of me trying to get out. That's what I tell people. He's not trying to get out through the crotch, sadly. He's trying to get out everywhere else or whatever. But I think just could have lived. I studied in America before comedy, and I've just lived everywhere. That it's like I've just picked up random slang or whatever. Yeah. The afro it's meant to be a black afro, but it's definitely a cat wig. That's fucked.
And then confidence, I want to ask you about, because not in this sounds like I'm having a go in, I'm not. Okay. But calling yourself the LeBron of comedy is quite a big thing to say. Yeah. So confidence, is it something that you have? Is it something you try and portray? Is it a character? What is it? How do you make people convinced that you are the LeBron of comedy?
Just by printing it out and putting it on stickers. People are idiots, really. No, but I just got in there. I probably couldn't even. It probably wouldn't even exist now. I'd have to do like LeBron of Comedy 69 or something, which is probably funnier, really. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I back myself for sure. Like I call myself the king, for fuck's sake. So I've got to. You know what I mean? Like I think I've got funny bones. I think I'm funnier than most people, which you got to do in this game. You know what I mean? Like it is very competitive and stuff like that. And then my friends say I'm too dumb to be sad. So I guess maybe that's where the confidence comes from. Every day I wake up, I'm happy, look out the window, lick the window, go back to sleep. You know what I mean? Not much phases me, I guess. But I mean, obviously, if I do bomb, it might sit with me for a day, but then I've got another show the next day, so I'm not asked.
And then Kyle Legacy, is that your real name or is it a stage name?
That's a stage name, yeah.
And obviously it don't need to be revealed what the man behind it.
It's on my Facebook anyway and all that stuff. Harnwell is the real one, but my uncle... when I first started comedy, he was in the police in Royal Scotland Yard. Obviously, he couldn't be a fucking busy in Liverpool. He'd be arresting his own fucking family. So he had to go down there. And I don't know, when I thought, maybe if I got in trouble with the news or said something weird, that it would come back to him. So I just changed it to Legacy, because that was like a nickname from uni anyway. So I was like, sound.
It's quite a powerful name.
I mean, it's sick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I wish I would have called myself Carl the Entertainment Legacy. Looking back on it, just really lead into it. You know what I mean? It would have been sick, but...
Oh, and then other stuff that you've done in comedy as well, riffing and rolling. I've seen. Can you?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Can you explain what that is to everyone?
So I bring the riffs, and my friend is in a wheelchair, so riffing and rolling, and we just do a bunch of gigs together and stuff like that. He's a funny kid. We met together, we smoke weed together. He's my deals on wheels, and yeah, we just co-hosted. There's just something funny about it. Scouser with one mic. Kid in a wheelchair, they both think we're claiming disabled benefits, you know what I mean? But we just riff and they write down topics and questions, and then I answer it from a person with mental disability, and he answers it with somebody with no legs. So yeah, it's just funny. And it's funny before the show starts. Like we put his wheelchair on stage and he has to crawl up there like Walking Dead. Like, he's just crawling past people's ankles. People are like, what the fuck is going on? And then tomorrow, because we have normally it's just me and him, we have other guests on, so it's hard for him to get off stage, so we've just put a sheet over him. And he's just got to sit there behind them. A black sheet. We're not doing a white sheet. That's a different show altogether. Just a white sheet, so he has to sit there while the people are in front of him. Yeah, nobody's got to have a mic, so he's got to heckle them as well. Yeah.
That sounds good. And the last thing I wanted to ask about your comedy before we go on to the important stuff of football. Edinburgh Fringe. The Laughies, I've seen. Is it you've done it for a few years now? Is that right?
That was the first one in Edinburgh. We've done it in Australia before.
Right,
yeah. You've done your research here, haven't you?
Well, I saw it looked pretty mad. I saw like you coming on in a jacket. You said only comedians, no gimps? Is that right?
Comedians only. Yeah. Cool flyers and no gimps. Which a few gimps did show up and they got roasted straight away. But that's my big award show. Because I've been doing Edinburgh for 8 years now. I've got the. I don't even know if you might have missed this on your research. I've got the world record for the most shows at the Edinburgh Fringe. I done 230 in 24 days in 2019, which was it aged me. I'm 19, so it fucking aged me. It look awful. And so it's just a fake award show. You know what I mean? They do like all their proper award shows. It's just all for gimps. You know what I mean? These fucking meths, like some kid from Cambridge with autism, whatever, lad. So we just do it. It's an award show for funny people. And then I was hosting it. I had my Liverpool LeBron collab jersey on. And then I had a white blazer on top of it, a little tuxedo. And then we just do funny categories. We had like best African comedian. I won that. And then we had like best honky, a black guy won that. We done most likely to rap, this freestyle rapper won that. Then we done most likely to rape, another comedian won that as well. So it's just some of the worst categories. We done funniest women, and then normally the bullet points come up with names, but we just left them empty, and we were like, I guess we didn't get any entries, so we're just roasting everybody. You know what I mean? Just goes on for like 30 minutes, and then we done dirty dancing at the end.
Yeah,
so
that's good, and that's going to be coming back next
every year. That will be for sure.
Okay, good. Well, that's our chat about our comedy. We're going to take a quick break, and then we have to say we'll do the real stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll talk about footy. So we'll see you in a sec.
Hi, I'm Warren, the producer for the Football Historian podcast, and we're here today to talk to you about the Patreon subscription.
Yes, so for just £1 a month for the first 100 people, there's a lot of benefits that you get, and I think £1 is a terrific deal.
Pittance, yes,
£1 only, and you get early access, which means at least 24 hours before everyone else gets the episode, you get to watch it. There's also an extra section, we call it the Football Historian Podcast Extra Time, and we ask all the questions to the guests that no one else gets to see unless you're a patron. And on top of that, you're the ones who get to ask the questions. You send them in, we tell you which guest is going to be coming and sitting in this chair. You ask them, we record it, you get to watch it. No one else does. On top of that, we do a monthly special. We did one last night. It was a quiz. You were there.
Yeah, bedlam and great content.
Yeah, so hopefully you can watch that. As I said, we've got a round on Linvoy Primus or Lionel Messi. We've done mastermind stuff, all that. That's going to happen every month. The bigger this grows, we're going to do it even more regularly. Hopefully it'll be once a week. But we need your support. So to do that, £1 a month for the first 100 people. Your early support will be rewarded. From then on, it's £3 a month if you want to support us. If you want to pay £5 a month, you get all that we've just mentioned, but you get a poster. Warren will sign it, I'll sign it, all the lads. We'll get a few of the guests to do it as well. We'll send that out to you. And then for £10 a month, you get all that, the poster, all the early access, and you get a free copy of any of my books. So I've done one on Billy Liddell, Crossing the Park, Tommy Lawrence. They're all worth at least £20. For just £10, you get a copy of the book, all the stuff we've already mentioned. We'd really appreciate your support. We cannot do this without you.
This really is a passion project, and anything people can put into it goes straight back into it. We don't take a wage. We're doing this for free. We're doing this because we enjoy what we do.
That's it. It all makes the content better. And I say from just £1 a month, you can make our dreams come true. Thanks for the support. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Welcome to the second section. We're still joined by Kyle Legacy. Thank you for not running away. Kevin Murphy. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
You did Salad.
Yeah, of course.
You collaborated with him. Yeah. So he's for anyone who's not aware, maybe you can explain who he is and then what you did.
Well, he's Cork's biggest Liverpool fan, isn't he? It says what it does on the tin. But he's a comedian, Richard Sheehy. That's how I know him. And then he went viral with it. We got Salah, oh money, Bobby Firmino, but we sold Coutinho. And there's more lyrics that nobody knows or cares about. I think it's a full 3-minute song, but we're just like, we'll have that part. Give us that. And then, yeah, I just met him through comedy and stuff. And he done like a follow-up video of that a few years ago. I was in it just dancing, doing a little cameo. Then he released one the other day as well, because you follow him as well.
Yeah.
He's doing this conspiracy thing now. It's going to be funny as hell, like, to be honest. I think he said that Rashford's a racist is one of the conspiracy theories or something stupid like that. And Haaland's a cyborg. That's standard. And random stuff like that. But we're massive Liverpool fans, and he was living my dream for a bit. You know what I mean? Champions League finals. He's got Lucas Leiva's messaging him happy birthday on his birthday. You know what I mean? Met Xavi, all that sort of stuff. It's sick, like, yeah.
He's on Soccer AM as well.
Soccer AM, yeah.
I didn't know he was character. I remember seeing him in town, and I just started whistling the songs he walked past. He was like so happy that
yeah.
It must be scary doing that in Liverpool itself, I think, you know what I mean? Because it sounds like you're taking the mick a bit for some people to then go into the city. Whether you'd think you get backlash or whatever, but he seems to be.
I mean, fucking Scousers are just Irish people that learned how to swim. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
We got sick of Jack Potato. Let's swim to Nando's. You know what I mean? That's us, innit? So it's like there's so much love between that. It's like, and he is a legit fan. It's not like he's like just doing it because, I've just thought of this catchy song or whatever. I'll take advantage of Liverpool fans. He's a massive fan, so I love it, me. And then, he's done so much stuff. Like played, you know what I mean? Like outside Anfield, all that sort of stuff. Shared a stage, Jamie Webster playing and all that. Which you were like, fucking hell. Jamie Webster, lovely lad. Beautiful voice, face of a molester. We can agree on that. You know what I mean? Have you had them on this pod? Then you put Richie next to him. No women was looking at that stage, all right? They were listening because Richie's the same, voice of an angel, face of a rapist. But so he's done it all, and it's fucking sick, yeah. I love it. And then obviously when in Edinburgh, when that first came out, I'd book him to do my shows as a comedian. He's got a very funny show called the Prince Andrew Tate Appreciation Hour. That won Best Poster in the Laughies. It's Andrew Tate making out with Prince Andrew. It's so funny. And then I always get him to close with Salah, which is like the opposite of comedy. You know what I mean? But it's just for me. Like,
enjoy it.
Yeah. But he refused to do it now. He's like, no, let me just do a normal set. I'm like, all right, lad. Yeah.
Boring, well, obviously it's not. I don't think it's been very well hidden so far that you are a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
As you've said, you don't hide it very much on stage either. Wearing every piece of memorabilia.
I close every set by saying, "I'm Cat Legacy. You'll never walk alone. Good night." Yeah. That's my sign off. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah.
But because we had talking about Rob Thomas, he'd never publicly spoke about football before because he wanted to keep football and comedy separate. I know we spoke before, but do you have any?
Well, maybe we just speak when randomly I'm on his pod or something. I bring it up.
Well, he's just like he'd never bring it up, but he doesn't like doing it on like social media. Because
no, he doesn't. He roasts me because I'll be wearing like this or something. I'll wear like a Liverpool top to the game, and I'm like, what the fuck, lad? Yeah. I can't wait. Me nan's scarf, for fuck's sake. I'm not allowed to wear a Jonah scarf. But he does like keep it separate. But I mean, he's a massive fan. He's a season ticket holder for God knows how long. Like I try and get tickets off him. I only go to like 3 or 4 games a year now just because it's so hard. And one of them's a cup. Like I'm going. I've got a hook up now. I went to Klopp's last game of the season. That was sick. And then I've got Forest this weekend and stuff. But the next one probably won't be like till fucking November or something. Yeah.
That's it. Well, I'm same. I obviously go to every game, and I was just going to ask you, like,
you got you say ticket holder?
Only from this season.
Nice. Where are
you? Third row of the Cop.
Really?
I'm just
sick.
The face on Sky Sports now.
That's great, isn't it? Yeah. Third row in the Cop. That's fucking amazing, lad.
Maybe mate went next. It's my brother's ticket, but me mate went. But don't tell Liverpool. I
think they know we're handing over the phones. I think
literally 2 minutes in, our phones blow up like you're on the telly already.
That's sick. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's my new life now. Is just getting text by everyone.
Yeah. You're wearing a Japan international top or whatever for some reason.
Yeah. So that's it. So obviously you don't go to the game that often. Is that?
I mean, like now I do because I've got this hookup.
This season,
our landlord in Edinburgh the last 2 years randomly used to work for FIFA. So I got tickets for the Euros as well. Yeah, she's done a one-on-one interview with Messi, like when he was at Barcelona. Like she was quite high up because she does it in a few languages, like the on-pitch interviews and that. So I'll be going a few more, and I'm fucking wringing that dry. Like it's gonna be hard for the fucking Man City homes, Man U homes,
Yeah,
but I mean, the Forest, the Brentfords, no problem, yeah.
And then, just as a football fan yourself, what is your first memory of football that comes to mind?
Oh, that's a great question, that. Those cards on for show, baby. They're legit, then. They're not just the tax write-off. I mean, I guess the earliest, the best one, 05 Champions League, obviously, because that was like, I think that was the first time I'd almost seen my granddad cry. And then afterwards, we were like, driving, my granddad was hammered, driving around, just going around to all my mates that were Everton fans, waking them up, you know what I mean? It was like a school night, 11 p.m. and stuff like that. So probably one of them there, and then just going to I used to go to the game with my granddad all the time and stuff. Me and my mum had the season ticket growing up and stuff like that. They kind of got rid of it when I was coming to age, which sucked. But just going with him all the time and stuff like.
And what's the first game that you went to? Do you know?
The first game, I could probably tell you, Manager or something. It was probably like Hoolier or something. It was probably like 2000 or something, maybe.
Yeah.
It was Michael. I know I had an Emil Heskey orange jersey on, so maybe that was like 2000 or something.
That's the 01. 2001.
01 then, it would have been, I guess, yeah. It was the season right before we won like the poor man's treble. What was that? Was that 01 or 2002?
2001, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it must have been like a 99, but I can't remember now.
No, that's fine, don't worry. And then who was your biggest hero growing up then? Was it Heskey?
It's more, not he was one of them, yeah, but it's more like I'm terrible with games I went last season. The weeds ruined my mind. You know what I mean? So I'd have to like probably, even if I saw a photo of me and like Steven Gerrard in the locker room, I'm like, I don't even remember this. He's my hero. How do I not remember this?
Yeah, but growing up, it was
Steven Gerrard. Yeah, it was it, and Emil Heskey as well. I had a soft spot for him as well. Yeah, for sure.
Same.
Loved him as well, even for England and that.
It's just the evidence of that we have him.
Let's have a look at him. Yeah, that's it. That's sort of fucking.
He used to live in my car.
Anal plug Heskey. Look at that. You can put him inside you. Take it with you on a flight next to the Coke.
You can have him next to your beer if you want.
I'd fucking love that. That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's.
Now you got two black people on the pod.
Next question. Who do you think is the greatest manager in football history?
In football history? I mean, it's got to be somebody that's managed in the Premier League, because that's the best league, hasn't it? You'd have to say. I mean, a lot of Mourinho's done a lot everywhere. You know what I mean? Obviously Ferguson's up there, but fuck him, the rat. I mean, it's probably got to be like even before our time, really, isn't it? If you're just going off wins, you know what I mean? Now we've got all the silly cups and all that sort of stuff, but back when the FA Cup mattered and all that sort of stuff, it's probably like a Shankly or something, isn't it, really? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paisley, maybe, but I think Shankly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's fine. And then, I think I did tell you to prepare something for this. Don't worry if you haven't, but the top 5 Liverpool players of all time. You don't have to. Are these
mine, though?
It's up. So people take this question however they want.
Yeah.
You can say what your rules are. My question is the top 5 Liverpool players ever.
Because we argue about this, because obviously it's generational as well, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like I'm not fucking putting Dalglish on there just because I didn't see him and stuff like that. Yeah, well, let me see what I've put down.
Well, it's literally, we had Rob Thomas when he was on. He was like, he'd only do people he'd seen. And then basically, a lot of people say that only players I've seen play, which is fair enough.
That would, I was going
to say. Have to.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know what I mean, black and white footage. It's like, I don't fucking know about this stuff. Like,
who cares?
Stevie G, because he's just my favourite of all time. That's my hero, my favourite football player of all time. And then Salah as well. Salah is like.
Is this in order? Sorry.
Probably, actually, yeah, we could say that. Yeah, okay. It's in order so far as well. Stevie G, Salah, Heskey's on there as well. He's third for me. That's just me. You know what I mean? And then I've met him as well, so he was signed me shit when I met Rafa. Suarez, another one for me. Just my era. Michael Owen again, but he went to Man U, so fuck him. It was Torres as well, but I was in and out of football those years. And then my favourite player, me and my nan's favourite player, she's passed away now, it sucks, is Jota. So we love Jota. So I've put Jota or Kevin Keegan, which was a late addition, because I met Kevin Keegan on Sunday, and he was a lovely fucking bloke, like chatting to me, you know what I mean, and all that sort of stuff. Actually, really it seemed like he was taking an interest and stuff like that, because he was doing an evening with Kevin Keegan. I was hosting a show next door. We were sharing the green room, so it was sound. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the little silver fox he is. So yeah, that's my 5. I got to put a bit of a Liverpool legend in there.
That's
You know what I
fine,
mean?
yeah,
I mean, they're all Liverpool legends in their own right, but he's sealed it, obviously. You know what I mean? Most of them are still playing. Well, Suarez just finished, didn't he? Well, he just finished international.
International.
But he's still doing. Well, he's still getting a fucking paycheck. I'll tell you that. Yeah,
it's just Messi's mate in America, I think. But yeah, he's doing
and
all
then
right.
Jota, because my nan, but most of my nan's sports people, she liked this because she had a crush on them. Like growing up wrestling, Shawn Michaels, even basketball, LeBron, she thinks he's hot and all that. You know what I mean? So Jota, before he even came, when he was at just like a Portugal game we were watching when he was still at Wolves, she liked him, and then he came, and then we love him now. So we got the Jota scarves, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
And
I reckon he's got a great song as well. To be honest, like out of all of them, it's sick. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next one is the top 5 non-Liverpool players of all time.
Top 5 non-Liverpool players. I think this might be in order as well, to be honest.
Yeah, nice.
I'm a Ronaldo boy. I am. I hate him at Man U, but if he came to Liverpool, I would have loved him. Agreed. Maybe not the second stints, but like whatever.
You can't not love a player who's the best in the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And I was always Ronaldo over Messi. Even now, I am. Like, you know what I mean? If you're drafting a team or whatever, and you're scouting somebody in their prime, I'm still taking Ronaldo just for height. You know what I mean? And he's played in the Prem, so for me, and he's dominated in that. That puts him over. Even though Messi World Cup, that did seal it GOAT debate, really, didn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but so Ronaldo, Del Piero was one of my best players, one of my favorite players growing up, and one of my best players. Like, I'm a coach now. That's sick. I just rolled right into that role, didn't I? Easily. And then on FIFA, like 2004, Thierry Henry was my boy as well. So I loved Henry. Del Piero, I've still got a Juve top pretty much every year now. The home kit this year, you seen the Juve one? Yeah, the all black one. It's fucking fire.
The third one in the
yeah.
That's so good.
It's like an Ibrahimovic. Just because, I mean, you can get stoned and watch those highlights all day. You know what I mean? That's goal after goal. First half, he's not even facing the right way. So that's sick. And then the funniest story is, I just like him on podcast. His personality is hilarious. Stuff like that. When he does a stick to football, I can't wait for that one. LeBron, when he went to LA, he like put in a newspaper article. He was like, "The God is here," or something. Paid for it himself, legend. And then he goes, "Oh, Zlatan is here." And LeBron James sent him a signed top, like one of his basketball jerseys. He signed it and sent it back. That's hilarious, isn't it? Funny, you know what I mean? That's classic. And then Edgar Davids as well. Back in the day, I actually I bought the goggles and everything. My mum got me them because I had hay fever, so I thought, oh, maybe I'm like allergic to the fucking, you know what I mean? I could have just took a 99p home and bargain tablet, but no, I had the goggles and everything, Holland kits and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Back when we called it Holland, when did that change?
No. I saw Van Dijk in an interview the other day, and he said Holland. So
did he?
I think we're allowed.
We're allowed so maybe now. It's like a Jorgen sort of thing.
I don't know what it is. Yeah. But yeah, we can say it. You're allowed to. I'll say you're fine.
I still say Holland now.
I don't think you can be too upset, can they?
No, and I always used to have a Holland top because most of us, I mean, we're club over country, rarely. You know what I mean? So I was an England fan as a kid. Now I fucking boo the national anthem, so I'll support any team. Really,
I can echo that one. Well, the last question on this section would be then an all-time five-a-side team, please.
So I went a bit different with this because five-a-side is like I just who I want to get bevied with. You know what I mean? It's like we're not professionals anymore. We're just like, you know, now I play basketball, play football. You don't nobody when we're talking people our age and that. How old are you?
29.
29. I'm 33, but you look awful. So we'll say we're the same age. You know,
fair enough. That's fine.
You've got more lighting on you. I'm in the shadows, hiding Pennywise style. And so it's like we don't talk about what level. It's like what night of the week do you play on. That's how we talk to each other now. And you're like, oh, you play Mondays? I play Wednesdays.
Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm Monday for basketball. Wednesday for footy. Yeah. So I was like, who do I want to just play for like an hour and then you just go into the pub straight away? So I've got George Best in there, obviously.
Fair enough.
Because you know he's got cans there always, isn't he? You know what I mean? I don't know if anyone's answered this way, but this is the way I'm doing it.
I like it, yeah.
George Best. Then I got Gaza, obviously. Like we're going for pints after this game. We're probably going for pints before it, to be honest. I'm praying it's not a 10 p.m. kickoff. Then I got Luis Garcia as well, because you know what I mean. He's retired now, but he's still. Every time I see him doing the fucking Legends games, it's like you could play like right now. He's still got a fucking six-pack, hasn't he? He's shredded. So we got him there because we need a good player. I'm on the team. Can I put myself on it?
Of course, why not?
Nice. And then...
You have a keeper? Or...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's 5 aside. We'll roll in, roll off, aren't we? You know what I mean? Yeah. And then to offset everybody just being hungover, sweating out the booze, I got James Milner in there as well. Just so he's going to organise. He's going to be there on time. He's going to wash the kids. You know what I mean? He doesn't drink. Yeah, he's staying in the whole game. He's fine. Yeah, we can put him on in goal, centre back, striker, whatever. Yeah.
And then super sub.
Super
try
sub.
And catch it out with him.
Rob Thomas.
Hey, perfect. That's a good place to end this section now. Well, thank you very much. And yep, we'll see you in a couple of seconds. Welcome back to the next section of the Football Historian Podcast.
Sorry, Pete. I'm really sorry to interrupt you. Where'd you get that shirt from?
Oh, this Latium number's just from Classic Football Shirts. Where'd you get yours from?
Thank you. Mine's from Classic Football Shirts as well.
Wow. Well, when I bought my shirt, I used the code TFH10 to get 10% off all orders. Did you use the same?
I did. I used a discount code. I think it was the same as yours.
Oh, TFH10. Oh, that's great, because if you want to get 10% off all your orders, you can use TFH10 at classicfootballshirts.com.
Unbelievable deal.
The debate.
Right, hello and welcome to the next section. This is the debate where we're going to settle some of the biggest debates in football history. Nice. So how we've normally done this is that we've got we keep a track of it in the bottom corner, which doesn't exist. But I've added in 4 new ones for you just today. So,
nice.
So the first one I want to ask you...
What are these curveball questions?
No, just you've got to tell me who's the best, and you're settling the debate for anyone who's wondering. So, first one, Luis Suarez or Fernando Torres?
Oh, straight out the great. I mean, it's got to be Suarez, and it really longevity. You know what I mean? I guess Suarez. What Suarez didn't get a Champions League. Oh, did he? No, he did at Barca, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, easy Suarez, for sure, yeah.
Perfect.
Prime against prime. Internationally, you got to go Torres, I guess, for the Euros. But that's about it. Suarez easy, yeah.
The next one, Rio Ferdinand or John Terry?
Can I call in a bomb scare for that one? Neither of them. I mean, they're both great players. They were, you know what I mean. I probably hate John Terry more, so I'll give it to Ferdinand. Yeah.
Didn't want to say that, did you?
Yeah, exactly. I know.
And then I had no idea.
He's fucking. I'll do that for who was it? Fucking Wayne Bridge, was it? Is that his mystery slip? But yeah, I'll do it for him. So Ferdinand
for Wayne,
him, yeah, exactly.
And the next one, I had no idea what your five-a-side team was, but I literally wrote, where does James Milner rank in all-time Premier League midfielders? So somehow we've collaborated there, but where would you put him? Because I was trying to think Milner and I didn't know who I could compare him to that would be offending. So where would you rank him in all-time?
I mean, because you can, he's father prime, isn't he? Let's be serious, you know what I mean? We got him when he was old, and we still got fucking 6 years out of him, literally. It's the man doesn't age. He was dominating the bleep test. I think Salah won it 2 years ago when he first left again. But Milner every fucking year, doesn't drink, does vegetarian as well. I think or something, not probably vegan or something. So he's nuts. So you got to factor in longevity. You know what I mean? I don't. Is it Barry with the most games? Yeah. So, but he'd be close, wouldn't he?
But I was trying. Maybe who was you compare him most to in terms of quality? Maybe his was one, but.
Well, that's it. He's not a goal scorer, is he? You know what I mean? He just put him on the pitch. He'll make something happen. He's a locker room guy, that's for sure. Kind of like a poor man's Jordan Henderson, I guess.
Yeah.
But who else could you put him up there with? I'd put him up there with a Mascherano or something completely different style of play. But I mean, you just know you're going to be solid if he's in the game, really. And then you can start him, you can bring him on late, you can do whatever and stuff. So, experience, you still, that's, you know what I mean? You still can't coach that, can you?
Yeah.
You can have a great player, young, but the head can still fall off.
Okay, watch your 3 curveballs. Now we'll go back to traditional questions. Gerrard, Lampard or Scholes? And in order, please.
Gerrard, Lampard, then Scholes, yeah, for sure.
And why?
I mean, Gerrard is one of the GOATs, he's the greatest midfielder of all time. Let's be serious, you know what I mean? That's an easy one. I still love him now, to be honest. In Saudi, whatever. I hate the gays. It's fine. I never used to before he went, but I'm all in. No, I'm only messing. I love the gays, but I love oil as well. So that's an easy one, that one, because he was just fucking amazing. I mean, Ballon d'Ors, all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? I don't think... With Scholes, probably made the fucking 20 list, but he wasn't top 5, top 3, you know what I mean? I don't think Lampard was top 3.
I think Lampard got 3 once or
Did he, yeah?
Gerrard's
Okay.
But Gerrard's...
And then they both got the same managerial career, I guess. Gerrard won in Scotland, though, so whatever. But so Gerrard, that's easy. Lock that in, number 1. Then probably Lampard second, because he just looks like a footballer as well. Like, look at Scholes. He's like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid, isn't he? You wouldn't think he was a footballer if you just looked at him. Yeah, he was a magician, a maestro, whatever. Great feet and stuff like that. But he played for Man U, so fuck him. He's last.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can't argue with that.
He stopped us getting so many fucking trophies. Lampard would have as well, but not as many as fucking Scholes.
Right, next up then is Pele or Maradona.
He's a ginger as well. He couldn't even fucking... He'd only play like fucking late afternoon games. Him at noon. He's dying out there.
Nothing in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pele or Maradona?
Maradona.
And why?
I'd say so. Did Pele get a World Cup? Yeah. Oh yeah, he got 3. He got 3. Yeah, fucking hell, I'm thinking.
I think he's won more than anyone else ever has. If that
that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say. As soon as I said, what the fuck? I don't know, because again, it's like that debate with the footage, innit? Like the footage of him, it's like you've got more when he was playing for the MLS than when he was playing in fucking wherever he was. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and Maradona just a funnier guy, really, and he Pele legend. You know what I mean? Like, but Pele's like your Muhammad Ali, like Maradona's your Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? I'd rather watch him play. I'd rather watch his interviews, all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Because you just didn't know what was going to happen. Like, and then I think the hand of God is one of the most memorable moments in football, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, Messi's the best of all time. You know what I mean? And it was still like touch and go before that World Cup between him and Maradona. So you got to put some respect on his name. Yeah. So for me, just because of eras and all that sort of stuff, and more the stuff like off the pitch in Italy and all that, I'm going Maradona. Yeah.
Fair enough. Next one, you kind of already answered it, but Messi or Ronaldo?
For me, on paper, it's fucking Messi, but for me, it's Ronaldo for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I should hate him because he's Man U and that, but I don't know. I just reckon he's the best of all time. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it art against science? So I think it was Finn who we had on from Hathaway podcast.
Oh yeah, legend.
I thought that was a good line. Art over science. I think Messi is just born that good, but I think it's Ronaldo just seems to be like he's worked so hard to be the best that he could have been out of himself, hasn't he?
For sure, yeah, definitely. And he's played in the Prem. That's what you know what I mean. Like Ronaldo's won all the leagues that he's been in. Well, not the fucking French league, but who cares? You know what I mean? One team league. So, and then he's just built like a. If like I watch sports science and stuff they do for different sports, mainly basketball. But if you could build you know what I mean? You're on FIFA and you're building a my player. You're building a Ronaldo. You're not building a Messi, are you? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Good, yeah. But next one I'll go for is Buffon, Casillas, or Neuer.
Casillas. Yeah.
And did you have a second and third, Phil?
Buffon, yeah. Second, yeah.
And then Neuer
those two, and then Neuer third. Yeah, that's standard. But yeah, that's tough because both big careers. But Casillas was like he was the best goalkeeper in the world for like 10 years straight. Really, There was like no debate. You know what I mean? Like literally, Buffon was up there for sure. But yeah, but his kid sucks. So we gotta take it away from him.
Yeah. Fair enough. The next one is if Messi and Ronaldo are the best players of the last 15, 20 years, let's say, who's the third best behind them two?
15, 20 years?
So around that. Around roughly while they've been boss, who's the third one?
I mean, for me, it's Gerrard, but even then, that's kind of like before them as well. Well, no, not really. It's right bang in the middle, I guess, yeah, because it has been going there, for sure. I mean, for me, Del Piero was the best player in the world in probably like 03 to 06 or something like that. Everybody was saying it was Shevchenko, even though they got fucking beat or whatever. Thierry Henry would have to be up there, but again, probably like half and half.
You got like Ronaldinho, original
Ronaldinho, but even then, that was like he kind of passed the torch to Messi, I guess, didn't he? Yeah. Ronaldo, obviously, fucking R9. nine would have to be up there. Yeah, Ronaldinho for sure. Zinedine Zidane for sure. But then again, this is all before, and I can't even think of it because they just dominated that era.
Suarez, I suppose, would be a good
Suarez
show.
would up there. Modric had it once or twice, I think, or something. But yeah, Stevie G.
That's fine. That'll do.
Easy.
Again, I know what you're going to say, but I have to ask you. Is there a country you like more than England? And that's not hard. Is the one that you like the most? Who would be the biggest country that you like the most? Just so I can make this question
Like
some way.
watching international football, you mean?
Yeah.
I guess Holland back in the day for sure. Who do I like watching now? Well, now I Bet365, that's what I watch. Now I'm just a gambler. I'm a degenerate gambler. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just like watching on the apps, betting and stuff like that. But Portugal, probably for Ronaldo and Jota.
Okay, well, the next question is
I put up a lot of money behind them at the Euros and shit, so.
Oh, well.
But then they fucked me.
Well, the question is normally it's club or country based, so now you're Portuguese, so it's win captain of Liverpool to win the league or captain of Portugal to win the World Cup. What would you prefer?
Well, obviously Liverpool. Yeah, exactly.
I have to ask it anyway, but I tried to make it slightly more interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's our debate settled. Actually, one last question. I apologise, I missed one. The greatest football team to ever exist. So not just as in Liverpool's boss, as in a 2-year period, a one tournament period, a one game period. It can be whoever, but who is the greatest football team ever?
Ooh.
So we've had shouts for like Brazil in 1970.
Yeah. I would say Liverpool 05, the last 45 minutes, including extra time, whatever that is with the pens, maybe 60 minutes there. I would say not the first half, the second half. That was just everything could have went right. You know what I mean? Just willpower, literally belief, probably. Like miracle on the pitch, stars align, whatever you want to call it. Or like, I mean, that Real Madrid fucking era where they had 3 there, that was a fucking squad, that one, wasn't it? Let's be serious. Even Gareth Bale was along for the fucking ride. And then, they didn't win as much, but on paper, the Pepsi commercial, 2006, Beckham, fucking Ronaldo, everybody, you know what I mean? It was like, was that 2002, 2006? Which one we were together on paper? Figo, everybody, like they should have been. I think they only won the league or something like that. But or like I guess 2001 Barcelona or something. Is that Ronaldinho winner?
Probably a couple of years later. But
I'd say. Yeah. Or the first half of the season, maybe 2012 with Sturridge and fucking Suarez went on a tear. Was that 12 or 14?
12. 13, 14,
yeah,
that's the one. Okay, perfect. Well, that ends our debate, and in our last section, we're gonna have a quiz, and then that'll be the end of the podcast. So we'll see you in a second. Are you looking for a Kazakhstani football team to support? Then I think FC Kemey is a team you should support. Do you agree?
Growing up as a child, I always had FC Kemey posters on my bedroom wall.
Well, and all the children of the Kazakhstani future will have FC Kemey posters on their wall because FC Kemey is the team to support, and because of that, Tom has made us a chant that we're all going to follow. So,
up the Kemey, up the Kemey,
up the Kemey. Make sure you follow them on all the social medias, all the posts, and all the things you should follow will appear below us and right here. You should be a supporter of FC Kemey.
Live, laugh, Kemey.
Hello, welcome to the final section. Let's pretend there's some some intense lighting.
Graphics or something?
Yeah, no, well, just something that's going to put you under pressure in that quiz.
Okay.
This is the quiz where you're going to
prove... You could illegally download the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire noise, maybe?
I may already have that.
Okay, boom.
Oh, it sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so you got 20 questions. The theme of the quiz is Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool.
Nice.
So I thought, you've got a good chance here.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. Warren, our producer, has carefully written down numbers 1 to 20. So I don't have to keep counting.
Manage that, can he? Yeah. That's sick. That's what he's been doing for the last 45 minutes.
None of these cameras have changed.
Yeah. That's sick. Jurgen Klopp. I call him Jurgen. That's the thing. Everybody calls him Jurgen, but Jurgen is actually how They say it.
Yeah,
like in Germany and stuff like that. I remember it when it very first came. I was watching something and it was Jürgen, so I was like, I don't care if you're singing Jürgen is a red, Jürgen's a red to me, lad. Yeah.
So how are you saying Slot's name?
Onslaught.
Yeah. Okay. See,
I mean Arnie, but I'm saying on. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, well, in honour of yourself,
if he's coming over to me nan's for a roast dinner, I'm calling him Arnie. You know what I mean? If I'm typing it online, Googling him on, yeah. Sure.
Well, this is the Jürgen Klopp quiz then, just for you. I'll say it every time it comes up. He'll
love that.
There's more chance of him coming on now.
Yeah. He's like, well, at least he said my name, right? Yeah.
Okay, well, question number 1.
Go ahead.
Who was Jürgen Klopp's last signing at the club?
Oh. It was, I guess the kids don't count because they came through the academy or whatever.
Yes, it'd be the last first team signing he made.
Endo?
Very close. Ryan Gravenberch.
Oh, shit, yeah, damn it.
You're a few days out past that.
Yeah, no, fuck. That, I remember that as well. I remember the video with Robbo, he's like, finally a good Dutch player. Oh, no, that was...
No, that's
that was it, yeah, it was, yeah. Was that after, was that?
With Gakpo, that would have been the January before.
Yeah, yeah, it was then, yeah.
So we got no one last January.
I always thought that was after, before Endo, okay.
Yeah, it's already, next question, number 2.
1-0 down,
Pressure's
damn
on.
it. Is it versus you or just the world?
The world.
Oh, just myself.
Yourself.
The world.
You're the best of the world.
There's a watching from every country now, yeah.
Yeah, 80% got that right, yeah. Next one is, what was Liverpool's front 3 against Barcelona at Anfield in 2019? You need all 3 for 1 point.
Well, Salah wasn't playing. I remember I had the Never Give Up t-shirt and that. So it was, who started the game? Or?
Who started as the front 3 in that match?
Well, it was Bobby, Manny, and... front 3, 2019. Origi obviously scored, but did he come off the bench? I can't remember. No, he must have started the whole game because Salah wasn't playing. Firmino wouldn't have played. Was it not Manny, Origi, and Bobby?
2 out of 3. You don't get the point. Shaqiri, Mane,
was a little Shaq,
and Origi. Firmino and Salah were both out that game. Yeah.
Was Firmino out as well?
Yeah, that makes it even more impressive.
Fuck, I know.
So you're 0 for 2. Don't worry.
Fuck?
You can bring it back. Yeah. 18 out of 20 is all right, isn't it?
So thanks for the pressure. Gonna need Fergie time for the answers.
Next one is, which referee did Klopp say this about? I really don't get what he has against us.
It was. I'm assuming it was the one last season that not the Newcastle game, the Tottenham game, wasn't it? What was his fucking name again? Though shit. We've hated him for ages as well.
Yep.
It's testing my knowledge. Well, it was so fucking. They're saying stop the game, and he's like, I can't stop the game. It's like, you've got a whistle in your mouth, lad, and the ball was out for a throw in. You can stop the game. That's the whole fucking point of being a fucking referee.
Good process.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That was so annoying, that clip. That done my fucking head in. But I can't remember. Terrible with names.
Paul Tierney.
There he is, the fucking rat. I should have just said the rat.
Yeah,
you would have accepted
that was in brackets after.
Yes, nice.
Right, next question. Which player did Jurgen Klopp sell for the largest fee during his time as manager?
The largest fee?
Who did he sell for the largest fee?
Coutinho, but I guess that's not even a lot of money now, is it? But
that is correct.
Oh, it's Coutinho.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, there we go. Don't worry. Yeah. Perfect. We're in. We're up and running.
We're fucking going.
So yeah, we're 1 from 4.
That depresses me because I love Coutinho, as we all fucking did. Klopp was right. If you stayed, you would have a statue. You leave, you're another fucking player.
He got Van Dijk and Alisson out of him though. So
I mean, exactly.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Right. Next one was, which is the only trophy did Klopp win more than once? Which was the only trophy that Klopp won more than once?
Didn't we? Not the Premier League, not the Champions League. Was it Carabao?
Correct. Yeah. There we are. We're flying.
Nice.
We're flying.
I almost called it Carling. I forgot the name of the cup then.
That's
but
right.
I knew the cup, but I didn't know the name of it.
Worthington, Coca-Cola, whatever. It would have been fine. Right, the next one is, which player made the most assists under Jurgen Klopp? Tough one.
It's like Trent or Robbo, isn't it? No?
Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, is it? Oh, I guess he's just been there long. He's been with them longer.
Yeah, but yeah.
How many has he got out of interest?
Next question.
You didn't want to scroll for that one, though. You didn't want to pay for the actual quiz. The trial.
That was it, I just make them up, to be honest.
Yeah. If it feels right.
Yeah. This one's hard. Liverpool's unbeaten league run from January 2019 to February 2020 stretched over how many games?
Say it again. What's the date?
Liverpool's unbeaten league run was from January 2019 to February 2020. So 1 year, 1 month.
Yeah.
How many games did this cover that Liverpool went unbeaten in the league?
That's all cups?
No, it's in the league.
Oh, okay.
So league games unbeaten in a row for a year and a month.
January to February, so 38 plus another. My autism doesn't work like this. You get 38, like 42 or something then.
44.
Damn it.
That is
I was just doing maths wise, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Still impressive, that though.
Yeah.
Arsenal go on about 49, 44 is not bad.
Yeah.
Next up, who made the most...
Well, the invincible season is a joke. You drew 7 times or something, you know what I mean? You're not invincible, are you, really?
Well, I think in that run they had like... Liverpool
they won the league with
run.
70 points or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
stupid.
ridiculous,
Like, fuck off.
Next one is who made the most appearances for Liverpool under Klopp?
Is that one Salah? No, it's not. Hendo? No. Milner? No.
You got a free facial expression there when you said it. That's why you're still guessing. I haven't given anything away, but it's not Salah. That's all I meant.
What did I say after that?
And it's not. You haven't said them.
Oh, okay. So, all right, nice. Under Klopp. Is he still there now?
No.
Well, not Klopp, I mean. Imagine I found out on this.
I'm sorry to break it to you.
I know, yeah. Spoilers. Still catching up on last season. No wonder I'm losing all these bets. He's not with us now?
No.
So it's got to be like a Bobby or something?
Correct.
Yeah,
Roberto Firmino is right. Next question. Which team did Jurgen Klopp manage against during his first team as manager for Liverpool?
Oh, fuck. I thought you meant before. I was going to say Dortmund.
For Liverpool. Who did Liverpool play in his first game as manager? Is a better way to ask that question.
I have no idea. I'll take a guess, though.
What? It's a league game.
Yeah, it was the first game of the season.
It took over.
Oh, yeah,
in
it would
October.
have been. Yeah. Well, I got no idea then.
Just have a guess.
May
as well.
Arsenal.
Tottenham.
Oh, damn it. London. I knew it was a London. I had a feeling it was a London team, but.
Yeah, so incorrect, unlucky. Next one. Other than Pep Linders, can you name either of Klopp's 2 other assistant managers?
No, I know what they look like, but I can't name them.
Yeah, you're not going to guess them then.
What's the names? Well, it's the ones that he brought with him, isn't it?
Yeah, the 2 at the start.
Nah.
No, Selko Buvac and
yeah.
Peter Kravic.
Oh, Peter, I should have known fucking Peter Kravic.
Peter Kravic, yeah, don't worry. Right, this is another... we'll see. Ben Davies, Ozan Kabak, Arthur Mello, Stephen Corker. Who is the odd one out and why?
Say it again.
Ben Davies, Ozan Kabak, Arthur Mello, Stephen Corker.
The second one's not white. Is that right?
Is that what you're looking at it in?
Yeah.
It's incorrect. I'm surprised I didn't go for that. Ben Davies is the odd one out because he's the only permanent transfer. All the other 3 were
yeah. No, I didn't even know fucking half of them anyway. So yeah. What the fuck? Read the room.
I wrote the quiz before I read the room, so
yeah.
So I wasn't allowed that. Next time I'll do an easy one.
You didn't know it was going to be stoned, yeah.
Next question. Who scored the last goal in Liverpool's 7-0 victory over Manchester United?
Oh, Cody had a hat-trick, I think. Salah had a hat-trick, or 2 and 2. Did the Jota come on? No, I think Jota was injured, maybe.
He's been the answer to a previous question.
So it wasn't. Oh, it was Bobby.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he came on because that was his last season. So it was like,
he just announced he was
came
going,
on and got one, yeah.
We've got a few left. Against which club does Jurgen Klopp have the most victories as Liverpool manager?
Oh.
One of them you know it or you don't.
I guess. One specific team, how many? Is it a shit team or is it a...
They're not the best team. That's not to upset them, but...
Are they decent now? Is it Newcastle?
No.
No.
You can have one more guess. It's in a similar...
Sunderland?
No, similar quality. Now.
Now?
Yeah.
Villa?
West Ham.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're in the right ballpark.
Yeah.
Incorrect, don't worry. Next one. Which player scored the most goals for Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp?
Oh, it's got to be Salah, hasn't it?
Correct. Yeah, see, not overthinking. Who scored the first goal for Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp?
Oh, shit.
You have not mentioned him in any way so far.
Yeah, I was going to say. This one on the clock. What year was Klopp? 15 he came in.
2015, yeah.
15, so. Can I get a clue? I got too many names.
Midfielder?
Midfielder.
Centre mid?
Centre mid. Country.
German.
Not Vatican. German.
Do you want a name as well?
No, shut up. No, you're not allowed to ask for cues. What
Of course,
for clues?
That's fine.
German. I don't know. Now I'm panicking, and I bet you it's easy as fuck as well.
Yeah, you got to kick yourself with those two clues. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. What the fuck? Tell me, I don't know.
Emre Can.
God damn it! Fuck's sake. Emre Can. I guess he is. I always think of him like a more of a end-to-end defender, but he is midfielder.
Apologies,
I guess.
I should have said end-to-end defender.
No, I'm just making an excuse for myself now. But was he really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Was it a worldie as well?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
But I can't remember. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I'm sure it will.
Right, the next one is which team scored the most goals against a Jurgen Klopp team in one game? That's Liverpool manager.
One team and the most.
So basically, the most goals put against. It's a famous game, but it's one that you kind of wipe in your memory.
Yeah. It wasn't like a 7-0 or something, no. 5 maybe. What year?
2020 or 2021?
2020?
Or 2021.
Must have been 21. We didn't get pumped the COVID year, did we, when we won? No.
It would have been 2021 then, probably. Just after.
Yeah. It was... I'm sure it was like we won, then didn't we like get beat by Bournemouth the game after or something like that as well? Salah missed a pen. Was it around then? No?
Not far off, I think. I know what you're thinking. I think it was a famous day when United got beat like 6-0 by Tottenham.
Yeah.
And then Liverpool were the next game, so everyone was going out flying. And then... Should we just get to this?
Yeah.
Aston Villa 7-2.
Yes, what the fuck?
Just imagine you forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay, well we've got 4 left. We've got 4 left, don't worry. Next one is against which team did Liverpool record the biggest margin of victory under Jurgen Klopp?
Biggest margin of victory. Is it Man U because of the last few years?
No. So in one game.
Just how many goals we scored past them in one game?
In one game, yes. So the biggest win in one game.
The biggest. Is this not a Premier League side, is it?
Premier League side.
Is it?
Yeah. The manager got sacked at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was like the second or third game of the season. It was still early on.
He got sacked. It's not Lampard, obviously. Another clue.
The score was 9-0.
The score was 9-0. I don't remember this. What the fuck? So that was probably Bevy. I don't know.
Bournemouth. 9-0 at Anfield.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Don't worry.
I do remember that now, actually. Fucking hell.
3 to go. We're nearly through.
We're doing it. The weed's wearing off. We're getting this.
Which player did Klopp...
drinking while I'm watching the fucking... Oh, so many games I just got to. I don't remember anything.
Which player did Jurgen Klopp sign for the largest fee whilst Liverpool manager? So who did he spend the most money on for one player?
Who did he spend the most money on? Alisson was 30 mil, wasn't he? Or something.
More, I think.
More?
Yep.
Was not Alisson, is it?
It's not Alisson.
Is it Nunes?
Correct.
Yeah.
There we are. We're going out with a bang.
Yeah.
Last 2. Here we go.
I keep forgetting that some of the answers probably are going to be quite recent, aren't they? Yeah. I keep going back.
Well, these next 2 aren't. So, who assisted Divock Origi?
9-year window, innit?
Who assisted Divock Origi for his goal in the 2019 Champions League final?
You talking about Trent's corner?
No, in the final.
Oh, in the final?
Against Tottenham.
Fuck, who was it? I was in Sydney. It was a 5 a.m. kickoff. I mean, mum had flew over as well from Perth. I remember this game. Well, I don't remember it. That's the irony.
Yeah.
So my mum went for a nap. I just stayed up the whole time. Went to a house party. Went to this fucking party in the gaff. Then partied. So and then went to bed at like 10 a.m. the next day. So
Sounds
I
like excuses.
I don't remember any of it. Lad, to be honest, yeah.
Origi scores.
Shit. I know that. Yeah.
Do you want to guess who assisted them?
No. Who assisted them?
Defender.
Trent. Robbo.
Another one.
Verge.
Another one.
Who did we? Fabinho. Matip.
Joel Matip.
Yes, nice.
Got it in one. There we go.
Got it in one. At least the first 40 minutes is good content, I reckon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll just cut out. That's just that last one. He can have that one, yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. If he said Joe Gomez, it was wrong. That was the only thing. Nice. Last question. Who was Jurgen Klopp's first signing at Liverpool? I'm going to guess you're not getting this one.
Didn't you do this one? What was the one you said?
No, you did the last.
That was the last one, yeah.
You did the last first and the first last.
Someone shit, obviously, innit?
Yeah, he didn't do much at Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think playing for Porto now. But I might be wrong. Definitely played
for Porto. I'll disregard that clue then.
Definitely played for Porto.
Yeah, threw in a riddle there, thank you. He's been to Porto on holiday. It's the best I can give you.
I've been there.
He's been to Nando's, this guy. I got no idea, fucker.
Marco Grujic. I don't think you were saying that. Yeah, fair enough. My glamorous assistant will provide me with a number, and then I'll tell you how well.
And round it up. Don't be afraid to round it up.
Nearest 10. 7.
We might have to VAR this, but I'll take 7. Yeah,
you've got 7. That's fine. Yeah. It took him all day to write 20. 7. So 7 out of 20. Jurgen Klopp, are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that, to be honest.
That's all we need.
There's no recount. I can't do it again. So yeah,
35%. That is
exactly. Yeah,
nice.
No wonder he didn't message me back because when he made Instagram the last day, I slid into his DMs immediately. But he's probably still processing, working through it and that. Yeah,
he's trying to think what to say back to you. I think
that's what I think. It's the most emotional time for all of us. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that ends the podcast. Thank you very much, Kyle.
Thanks for having me. That was a lot of fun. I love that.
Plug something. Talk about something.
When did it even come out? When will it next week?
Yeah. What day are we on? Tuesday.
Yeah.
This day next week.
Oh, perfect then. Yeah. So I've got a bunch. Add me on Instagram, LeBron James of Comedy, as we mentioned. I do a podcast as well. It's not a football one. It's a basketball one. That I want to meet LeBron James podcast. If you want to talk about basketball, mainly just all the bets I've lost, and then we come up with funny ways I've met LeBron at the end of it and stuff like that. I'm going to the Forest game this weekend, but if anyone else has talk up for tickets and shit like that, because I don't want to keep fucking asking this woman, so if you have anything, I'll buy them off you or whatever. And then just message me. Let's get a bevy.
Sounds
good. Friendly guy.
Oh, nice one. Thank you very much for coming here. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching at home, and we'll see you next time on the Football Historian Podcast.